Ladies and gentlemen, here are the team lineups for tonight's match. For Dynamic Curve Cebu FC, number 1, Florencio Badelic Jr. Number 3, Charles Ralph Allen Gabal III. Number 4, Camille Jacer Almirol. Number 6, Daniel Bernan Gadia. Number 8, Jeremiah Borloman. Number 14, Jaime Rosquillo. Number 17, Rio Togashi. Number 55, Gabriel Enriquez Silva. Number 77, Abu Muhammad C. Number 80, Core Mario Score. Number 88, Jose Maxon Desira Duraz. The substitutes are Joseph K. Siniza. Number 2, Elijah Jacob Liao. Number 7, Goido Marcos Milan. Number 12, Kainoa Agrifino Bailey. Number 13, Barish Tashi. Number 15, Lorenzo Giuseppe Genko. Number 18, Erich Rafael Oral. Number 20, Roberto Corsate Jr. Number 21, Rentaro Hama. Number 37, Gupto de Merubio. Number 39, Hiromasa Ishikawa. Number 41, Joshua Bruce. And the head coach is Tomasito Glenn Ramos. For youth national team, number 31, Jaime Rafael Sandejas. Number 28, Giant Vince Caray. Number 29, Alexander Santos. Number 30, Martin Joshua Merino. Number 33, Riken Alfonso Copla. Number 37, Miguel Javier Bengson. Number 38, Rayan Lim. Number 66, Diego Asperas. Number 77, Edgar Jr. Abad. Number 88, Carl Absalon. Number 99, Theo Chico Libardes. The substitutes are number 4, Jose Alfonso Gonzalez. Number 22, Lawrence Albert Tortona. Number 23, Brian Villanueva. Number 40, Edward James Omitade. Number 43, Doug Anthony Carino. Number 45, Montaño Alan Diansoy. Number 47, Sean Kendrick Saludes. Number 71, Kent Brian Valenzuela. Number 73, Joseph Hein Garces. Number 98, Ramil Batiol III. The head coach is Sergi Mascaren. The referee for this match is Mick John Pineda. The assistant referees are Paul Galicia and Ian Christopher Salon. The fourth official is Jasper Herman. The referee assessor is Jaime Nicolau III, and your match commissioner is Ira Island. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
Check, check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay? Up, and run. Okay? Come on, go. 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 Up, go. Go. Yes, perfect. Same up, stop and go. Go. Stop and go. Vamos. Go. Stop and go. Eso es. Go. 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 Okay. Now lateral. Yes. Okay. When I say go, jump and with core. Guys, with core. Edgar. Core. Yeah. Go.
Oh, go.
Go. Go. Go. Go. Go. Go. Guys. Okay. Last. Go. Right, the last. Not the best. Come on. Go.
Go.
Go. Go. Go. No, don't worry. I come. Yeah. Thanks, eh?
Mula po rito sa alak po namin na kayo ay makasama at sa the Gentle Giant Homestand Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season na napapanood po on match.ph, and there you have it, Dynamic Herb Cebu FC this time hosting the PFF Youth National Team in what is, at least a 4-match homestand, which will culminate with some of the powerhouse squads, Manila Digger and Kaya. But of course, first things first for Cebu as they continue with their campaign sa atin pong torneo. Ang makakaharap nga nila is the Youth National Team. Kagagaling lang ng Cebu sa isang panalo kontra Mendiola over the past weekend, and that puts them to number 3 currently in our league table. That's of course according to the official Facebook page of our Philippines Football League. 17 points now for Cebu on the strength of 5 wins, 2 draws, and medyo naungusan nila yung one tagig, pati na rin yung Stallion. Well, thanks to not so fortunate results for those two clubs, kaya medyo umakyat sila bahagya doon sa ating top 4. And we'll talk about the league table a lot more as we progress with our broadcast. But for now, let's take a look at the primary protagonists, the starting 11 for both sides. Ulahin na natin ang home team, Cebu, which we'll see in just a short while. Ito po ang kanilang formation. Of course, the current head coach now is Glenn Ramos, a homegrown Cebuano, and now calling the shots here for the Gentle Giants. Familiar names on your screens. Of course, Gabe Silva, one of the goal scorers against Mendiola just a couple of days ago. Si Magson Dorado andyan pa rin. And the interesting look for them, looks like they will be playing 4-4-2. Solid backline and of course plenty of options up front. Dumako naman tayo sa panig ng Youth National Team ni Coach Sergi Mascarel, kung saan the process continues for them. Siyempre, it's always a learning curve for them. Every match they play here, which is part of the build-up. And kung mapapansin nyo, totally different names here dito sa kanilang starting 11, although the captain's armband being worn by Martin Mereño still. Pero yung mga saot, yung sina Nunez, De Gracia, Diaz, they did not join the flight here to Cebu, and that's why a totally different look here for the Youth National Team, which is good for them as they get some of their other players more exposure for the league. Of course, they continue to build up for some of their future tournaments, and pinaka-inaasahan natin dyan yung Southeast Asian Games. Another challenge for them against the number 3 ranked club as we speak, moments away from the start of this contest. Kung mapapansin nyo po, ang Dynamic Herb Romeo Sports Complex here in Talisay, medyo nagsisimula ng magdilim, and that is the situation here. Kicking off at 6 p.m. We now turn our attention to the field as we are moments away from the official march in and pleasantries. So don't go away. This is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season. And there you have it, the official march in Cebu in their immaculate white. Samantala parang nakakulay kahel yung ating youth national team. Tingnan muna natin yung ating mga match officials for this match. It's Mick John Pineda, the lead referee. Paul Galicia and Liam Christopher Salon as the assistants. And then the fourth official is Jasper Herarman. Match commissioner natin, si Ira Ilan, who is there in Cebu right now. Moments away from the start of this contest. And Cebu, nabanggit natin, number 3 right now in the league table. Susubukan na paigtingin pa, no, yung kanilang kartada in the league table right now. And nakatulong dyan, syempre, yung scoreless draw ng Stallion kontra Maharlika. That was, sabihin na natin, in a way, a surprising result. And then, one tagig naman, natalo sa Manila Digger. That also paved the way for Cebu to kind of overtake yung dalawang koponan na yun. They now have 17 points, 16 points for one tagig and Stallion Laguna FC as we speak. Pero this is the 10th match already for Cebu and pangalawang beses na nilang makakaharap itong youth national team. The first time they met, if we're not mistaken, it was 2-0 against the youth national team sa Rizal Memorial nilaro yan. Yes, it was 2-0. And if we're not mistaken again, no, if our memory serves us right, si Abusi yung isa sa mga naka-score doon. But you know, for the first 45 minutes, again, the youth national team showing some promise, showing na kaya nilang makapagsabayan sa kanilang mga kuya. And makikita natin if they can do the same here again tonight. As we all know, the youth national team, a bit of a struggle for them considering yung kanilang mga previous results. Natalo sila sa Kaya again, and they also were against Loyola. That was the result. You know, perhaps sabihin natin not what they had intended to do. And then of course yung pang Manila Digger, idagdag pa natin yung Manila Digger. That was 9-1. 9-1 yung resulta doon. Psycho Sisay, of course, who could forget 6 goals ang pinakawalan ni Psycho Sisay in that match. And so talagang gustong bumawi ng youth national team dito as we are moments away from the start of this contest. Cebu, sila po yung mga nakaputi playing here at home, and it's Abusi to get us all started here. Gabi na po dito sa Talisay, Cebu. Magandang gabi, maayong gabi kanyang tanan, everyone, ating mga taga-subaybay, coming to you live from the home ground of Cebu here as they play left to right now on your screens. JB Berlongan, one of the starters again for Cebu. Banggitin natin pa isa-isa yung mga substitutes na meron sila. They have plenty of personnel available for tonight on this, of course, Wednesday contest. Check that, the youth national team playing from left to right. Ito naman ang Cebu, again, nakaputi, playing from right to left on your screens. And only the opening minute of our contest. Do tell us, sound off in the comments kung saan kayo nanonood. Do give us a shout out here. Plenty of fans as usual, kahit weekday, kahit weeknight dito sa Dynamic Herb Borromeo Sport Complex. One of the obvious add-ons dito, yung Gentle Giants Pub. Pwedeng umorder ng alcohol yung ating mga audience dyan. Just drink responsibly, of course. Adds to the overall atmosphere of live football. Not what you want. Going inside the box. Kore, of course. Occupying that midfield for Cebu. Pagkabilis na kanan. They go diagonal into the box kaagad. Control that first. Plenty of orange shirt there. Okay, lalabas ko na dito. Right now, about the third. Gadia also scored against Mendiola. Borlongan. playing left wing this time, pero alam naman natin he can play both ways. Ambidextrous itong si JB. Cebu setting the tone early on. Cebu kagad, just on offense, trying to find the weak spot here for the youth national team. And again, nabanggit natin, nakita natin yung kanilang starting 11, a very different look here for the youth national team. Yung mga usual starters nila are not in the lineup for tonight. It gives the opportunity as well for some of the other players naman to experience the quality of play against an opponent like Cebu. Here's the lob. That one perhaps a deflection. It's with JB now. Inside. Ilalabas mo na nila. Kore once more. Kore babalik with Rolong and flag is down. JB quite low on the delivery. One back by Cebu. As you can see, yung control ng bola. Something that Cebu wants to dominate early on. Pero may agaw rito ang youth national team. Good effort from the back. Right to Pado. Edgar Aban Jr. part of the midfield. And we have Alfonso Omlao as well. Sila yung mga nag-start today for both Sergio Mascarel, of course, in the place again of the familiar names na we have been accustomed to seeing. Francisco Diaz, Karen De Gracia, and Harry James Nunez. Wala po lahat yan. Pati yung dalawang saot, Fire and Styron. Wala po tonight. The starting goalkeeper is Jaime Candea. So naman ang masusubukan in between the stick. We are 5 minutes into this one, scoreless contest. Mabalik tayo din sa laban ng Cebu kontra Mendiola. Also here in the same venue. Hindi sila naka-score in the first half. It took them 60 minutes for the first incursion, and that was of course Gabe Silva providing them. And then not long after, Daniel Gadyan nagdagdag pa ng isa, and then Taro Hama with the insurance goal via penalty in added time. Nakaisa naman ng Mendiola courtesy of Bilad Beghandom for a 3-1 total. That was the final scoreline of that match. Cebu winning 3-1 against Mendiola, giving them the full 3 points. And then nakatulong again yung mga resulta ng Juan Tadig and Stallion. They were not able to collect the points. With drop points parehas. Cebu right now holding on to that number 3 spot in the league table. That ball has been in the midfield for quite some time here, and now JB into that half space. You swing it over once more to the other side. Pero off target. Punta sana kay Togashi. Uy, tumalubog sa ating referee. That's John Pineda. So drop ball ang mangyayari dito. It does happen sometimes. It is not rare at all na tumatamang ganyan sa ating officials yung bola. Hindi naman sadya. Binalik muna nila sa likod. That is Gabe Silva. One of the 2 center backs here for Cebu. They try to go for that through ball. But the youth national team present for that sequence. But it's won back by Cebu. It's just a control these possessions, especially dito sa kanilang attacking half. Yes, just as we say that, this possessed once more, but one here for the national team, youth national team, that is. Yan din yung isa sa mga learning curves that they're really trying to do a better job. A miss-hit that time around. Ito na lang na-control. And itinakbo na rin yung bola. Oh, but an errant pass. Cebu will keep the ball dito sa kanilang attacking third. That was Gian Caraig. Solo effort from the back. Ore. Punta ulit sa kanan. Well, we can expect Cebu to do this all day. The header from Togashi poked away. And that is the first save of the evening for Sandejas. Good pass here, and Togashi with the header. That's the kind of pressure you want if you're Cebu to give to your opponents early on. Again, trying to shatter yung kanilang depensa. And not only that, as we see this corner delivery, Gadia at the finest of touches. Ivavali sana yung bola, but it's tracked down. So one-sided match so far kung possessions lang ang pag-uusapan. This is Rosquillo. They send a long one up front. Abusi trying to chase for that one. It's been cleared. So it will stay with the Gentle Giants. 9 minutes into our contest. 0-0 battle so far, but we can definitely feel that Cebu already knowing where to go as far as their offense, as far as shot creation is concerned. Throw in, papunta sa loob ng kahon. It's a goal kick, says one of the assistants. So far, one corner here for Cebu. Let's take a look at that one once more. And again, yung kanilang goalkeeper, si Sandejas, not leaving anything to chance there. Opting to commit doon sa header ni Togashi. That was a great pass from the right flank, of course. And again, the head coach for Cebu, Tomasito Glenn Ramos, who led the Central Visayas, their youth team, to many memorable tournaments. Some homegrown pride here for Cebu as we take a look at that shot. Borlongan trying to go one touch. That was on target, but Sandejas right there in the thick of things. Not enough to beat the keeper. Itong si Borlongan. But then again, the challenge here for the youth national team is to build from the back. Anong klaseng pasahan yung gagawin nila para maitawid yung bola? It's been one-sided. Nabanggit natin kani-kanina lang. And Cebu has it once more. Dito sa kanan, Abusi nahabol ng dalawa. Some space suddenly. Gadia sets it up. Punta sila sa loob ng kahon. Davao aangat. Borlongan. Kontra Caraig. Ibabalik muna kay Charles Davao. It is common for fullbacks like him to come forward. Lalo na sa opensa. Trying to have one extra person there. Gadia. Through pass. Togashi. Control somehow. Togashi. This is a lob intended for Dorado. And a shot. Oh, Kore. But he overcooks it. Diretso papunta sa labas. And that's something he still should be working on. We know the power that Kore has dun sa kanyang boots, but just the accuracy, especially when shooting from considerable distance. As we are a dozen minutes into this one already, still 0-0 between Cebu and the youth national team. Long ball through the middle from Sandejas. And again, the play going nowhere here for now for the youth national team. That's been really one of the major talking points for them, for Coach Sergi Mascarel. how to put up together yung mga magandang pasahan and build up plays in order to score. Sila na rin ang magkakasama rito when they play in international tournaments. May age categories. And of course, the Southeast Asian Games. That's another major tournament they are preparing for. God, yeah, punta sana kay Dorado. Nakita natin just, the different aspect of the match that Magson Dorado provides here to Cebu, as we see Camille Amirul. Again, it's that shoulder. And the referee rushing to Amirul to check. Kailangan niya munang lumabas. Cebu will be down momentarily to 10 men. As we also saw on your screens, yung mga talagang punong abala dyan in Cebu. Andyan si Madam Yvonne Silva, pati si Hannah Wong, who is the team manager. 14 minutes now into this one. And again, that festive atmosphere every time Cebu plays dito sa kanilang home ground, di mawawala. There's the drummers, there's the pub, there's the cafe, and plenty of seats, of course. As Togashi will leave it for JB. Medyo mababa lang ng konti, targeting either Kore or Abu Sisana. They recycle, but it's gathered by Sandejas, keeping the score or the scoreline intact for now, which is 0-0. Wala pang nakakabutas rito between Cebu and the youth national team. Unti-unti, the time or the clock ticks. We are already, sabihin na natin, 1/6 done. And in the first half, 1/3 done. If you want to kind of, splice the match into those intervals. Kumbaga, tapos na yung warm-up period dito. They send it into the top of the box. Not enough numbers there for the youth national team. The intent is there. Ilalayo lang ng Cebu ang bola. And as you can see on your screens, the pitch here in Cebu, it's quite bouncy, and the way teams have to approach as well yung ganyang klaseng playing condition, it's something that you have to also live with as you play the game. Aban Karaig. Unti-unti, the youth national team, some short passing here, and they get the ball up front. They target that left flank sana. And may konting sabit doon, but Gabe Silva takes care of that ball, preventing any shot creation here from the youth national team. Togashi, counter-attack time sana. It will be delayed momentarily, but lipat ulit sa Cebu ang bola. And for those of you just joining us again, this is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season. Dynamic Herb Cebu FC, sila po yung nakaputi. And the youth national team in their orange tops and black trunks. 0-0 so far. Kahit naman na domina ng Cebu itong possession so far, if you're the youth national team, at the very least, you're still in this one. You're just a goal away from really changing the complexion of the match. Amirul is fine. He's back on the field here. Medyo cause of concern lang yun dahil Amirul, again, if our memory serves us right, may isang laro din na it's the shoulder has been, a problem for him. In the meantime, ball out, goal kick for the youth national team. Iikot lang nila ang bola. Sandejas got a touch. Some token pressure here from Togashi, making it difficult. Lalapit rin si Borlongan. Trying to make it hard for the youth national team to advance. And just like that, they lose it again. You can see from the far side of your screen that someone's down here. That's an obvious foul. Si Coach Sergi Mascarel medyo disappointed doon sa kung paano ina-approach ng kanyang koponan, ng kanyang mga manlalaro, yung pagtawid ng bola. In the meantime, another lob. Punta kay Borlongan, flicks it up, but it's with Tandejas once more. It's really just that finishing kick for Cebu. Kung paano lang nila ma-polish itong mga build-up play. They have been getting that ball to where they want. They have options. They have Abusi, Kore, Togashi. But a foul this time around. Ayun, natisod ni Borlongan from the back. Itong si Carl Absalon. Player out of Far Eastern University, of course. Now playing pro football. Well, not pro in a sense na, well, he's with the youth national team. But at least the level that he's playing at right now. Gadia. Yung pasa, basang-basa doon. The ball takes a couple of bounces. One back by Charles Dabao. Being chased by two orange shirts. And Kore says, I will handle this. So, nice pass in between two defenders. They get it across once more. Dorado. Quick 1-2 there, Dorado and Togashi. Dabao. Pupunta sa kaliwa. Borlongan trying to stretch this defense. Malapit siya dun sa linya. And then gives up a cross. Papunta kay Dorado. Unable to handle it. Goes back with the youth national team. Halos nangangalahati na tayo in the first half. Approaching the 20th minute. As it is still 0-0 here in Cebu, with the youth national team trying to give Cebu everything they've got. Try to make it difficult for the Gentle Giants to secure 3 points here as they continue with their homestand. Dun sa tentative schedule, the Manila Digger FC side and Kaya FC Iloilo may play here in Talisay. Only the second match for Cebu dito sa kanilang home ground for this calendar year. So it's good to see Philippines Football League action back here dito sa kanilang home ground. As again, pressure from the back. It pays off. JB with the delivery. But still off target. Kailangan pang habulin ni Abu C. Let's see if he can salvage this possession. Doesn't seem like it. Munti ka ng maagaw ni Gadia. And just consistent pressure there from Cebu, although there was a foul. And that was Amirul. Di lang napigilan yung momentum and he decked someone. Normally shoulder to shoulder lang yung ginagawa ni Amirul dito to force the stop. And again, just pressure from Cebu. They understand the assignment here. Talagang pahihirapan nila itong kanilang mas nakababatang mga kalaban to advance this ball. On the replay, a foul on Kore. And ito na nga, they try to go direct. The youth national team, di nila maitawid from the midfield. Collected by Charles Dabao. Pero medyo malayo ito. They have to build from the back themselves. Pero ang agaw. And suddenly, the youth national team with this possession dito sa kanilang attacking third. The ball bounces back to Aban. Karaig sends a lob. And they somehow earn a corner here, the youth national team. And that's what you want. Mga breakout na ganyan. A stroke of luck sometimes. 23 minutes now. Nangalahati na tayo talaga. They take it short. Familiar approach here for the youth national team. Immediately met. Here's the lob. Straight to the hands of June Badelik. And yes, Mr. Badelik Jr. is part of the match. It's the first time banggit natin yung kanyang pangalan just owing to the fact that the ball has stayed on the left side of your screens. And now Cebu on the counter-attack. There is a tuck of the shirt. Di naman tinawagan. Kore from way out. Again, it will just go above and straight to the net. Well, not the net that's part of the goal, but the protective net para hindi bumampyas yung bola papalabas. Marius Kore, he loves doing that. Just to, of course, make it a little different for the defense. He does do a decent job of connecting that midfield from the back to the front. Through pass. But Badelik says, I'll take care of it. Good intent. And Cebu once again trying to go to a quick counter here. Borlongan kontra Karaig. Here's the overlap and the clearance made by Karaig. Maganda ang basa ni Karaig dun sa gustong gawin ni JB at ni Togashi. Tuloy-tuloy tayo rito. Quick throw in. Togashi. Gadya. They send it to the back for now. Silva. Umangat na rin si Gabe Silva rito. Dorado. Now to Abu C. Hindi makaikot itong si Abu C. Hihirapan ng Cebu kahit yung bola nasa kanilang attacking half. Borlongan had to keep it alive with the head. Sobrang talbog ng pitch dito. It's really affecting in a way yung mga gustong gawin ng mga manlalaro rito. Davao. Borlongan. Naangat bahagya si Borlongan trying to invite the overlap. Yun nga, he's directing Charles Davao pati itong si Rio Togashi. Now they mix it up. They send it to Magson once more. Kore, quick 1-2. Kore still on the edge of the box pero ang daming kalaban doon. And now Dorado is able to recover. Rosquillo. Pati si Rosquillo nakaangat na. Wala na atang player doon sa likuran for Cebu. Lahat umangat na rito sa kanilang attacking half. Through pass. Flag is down. It could be the opening incursion here. But good denial on the part of the defense for the youth national team. Utilizing that height as well. That's Alexander Santos. Tulong silang dalawa doon ni Martin Merino, the captain. Doon sa kaliwang bahagi ng kanilang back four. So still nothing here for Cebu. Another lob inside. That one intended clearly for Abu C. JB. Napalipat na itong si JB. Nasa kanang bahagi na. Dorado again. Abu C being bothered by the presence of Diego Aspiras. Everything but the finish for Cebu. Nakukuha nila yung mga diagonal, nakukuha nila yung mga cross. It's really just the touch that will lead to the finish here. Dorado, they will recycle again. They reset the offense. Rosquillo, back to Charles. The pass is met. And now the men in orange have it. Nagkasabitan ulit. Daniel Gadya natawagan. In terms of fouls, at least from our count, medyo dumarami na yung tinatawag rito for Cebu. But it's just the physicality as well. Kontra nga rito sa youth national team. Most of them, of course, in their early 20s. Very early 20s. Well, they started as the under 20 national team, but well, of course, we have been playing for almost a year. In sa SEA Games, as we may have noticed, we have been following football for years now. Usually it's under 23 or under 22, depends on the organizer. That's the host country, and then they just have an allowance for two quote-unquote overage players. In the meantime, the youth national team, they have it. Karaig against Davao, trying to beat the brick wall that is Charles Davao. Karaig pa rin. Here's the shot, but it's wide. Could have looked like a pass, but instead it's a goal kick. Wala namang naka-deflect doon for Cebu. But initially, again, sabi nga natin, mali yung pektus doon ni Karaig. It did look like he had the intent to shoot. But good defending, at least from an individual Charles Davao, as we continue with the first half here on matchday.ph Philippines Football League action. Borlongan. Gadia unable to turn, but here's the shot. Oh, that one bounces off a player. Wala pa rin. This one off the crossbar that time around. Two close calls for the youth national team. Tuloy-tuloy tayo rito. Borlongan again making that happen initially. Davao. Babalik muna nila kay Rosquillo. Trying to stretch that defense once more and find the opening, find the gap. Amirul. Gabe Silva nakakuha rin ng touch doon. Kore. And someone's been tripped. That is Magson Dorado. And so that's going to be a good spot for Cebu to take that. But look at this. A rocket from just the edge of the box. I'm assuming that's Kore. Tough to tell from that angle. Pero yung talagang may penchant for those screamers. That's probably either doon sa linya mismo noong box or just maybe a step outside. Napataas lang. That one bouncing off the crossbar. And then ito naman yung foul. Galing sa likod. Tatawagan talaga yung mga challenge na ganyan. I believe that was Ryan Lim, as we have just reached the half-hour mark. So we are 1/3 done here. And for Cebu, kung maaalala nyo, against Mendiola, it took them 60 minutes for their first goal. They scored in the second half. First 45 minutes, hindi sila naka-score. So the resistance here, Togashi. And that one is out. And someone from the youth national team also down. Kore got a touch, and then, Silva. Gabe Silva may pabaon dito kay this looks like it's Aspiras. It is Aspiras, player number 66. Take a look at that one more time. Well, here's the set piece. Header ni Kore. Ayun nga, no? Gabe Silva. Huling-huli sa ating replay. I wonder what Silva received prior to that from Aspiras. Kung makipagkiskisa na ba si Aspiras before that. So medyo napikon bahagya si Silva. And everything is here. Kailangan bumalik ni Silva doon sa kanyang pwesto in the back four. "32 minutes now, still scoreless here for Cebu in spite of the glaring disparity in possession. Into the box, straight to the hands of Badelik once more. Only the third time that he's been called to really be involved in a stop for Cebu. Between him and Sandejas, well, the busier between the two, syempre, is Sandejas. Approaching the 33rd minute of this middle of the week Philippines Football League match. At it's a matchday.ph. Do register and sign up for an account para kayo ay makapanood ng PFL action live and exclusive. And sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon, magandang gabi po sa kanilang lahat. Maayong gabi kaninyo tanan, mga kasangkayan, mga kaibigan. Still plenty of football here for Cebu and the youth national team. Cebu unable to take advantage of the possession here, as another shot there for Berlongan. Kukolektahin na lang ni Sandejas, but again, even with the disparity in possession and shot attempts and the time na yung bola ay nasa attacking third for Cebu, if you're the youth national team, you're just one conversion away, one counter, one sabihin na natin, lucky break away from really changing the tone of this match. It's 0-0. You have not surrendered a goal if you're the youth national team. Although kung mabalik tayo dun sa kanilang first meeting, halos ganoon rin ang nangyari. It took Abusi about 60-70 minutes before scoring the opening goal for Cebu. Right on cue, there is player number 77, Abusi. Pwede nating maihalin tulad sa isang diesel engine itong Cebu. Medyo there's always that warm-up phase for them. Although against Kaya, kung maaalala nyo, against Kaya, 6 minutes in, Kadia scoring. Sayang lang at hindi na-maintain ng Cebu yung kanilang 1 goal difference doon. Nakabawi ang Kaya with Mardiano, with Janjan Miliza. We can't wait for that rematch. Hindi ito mangyayari if of course the tentative schedule holds. Dito yan, Cebu and Kaya. Visayas Derby ulit tayo. Meanwhile, here's the shot. Another bounce. Pero mukhang may tawag na doon. And now you can see JB medyo frustrated na rin kahit paano. That one out rather. Kind of looked like off the woodwork. Pero overcooked by JB. If you're Coach Glenn Ramos, of course, it is an admirable first half in terms of the control of the match. Pero may halong disappointment rin na it should have been 1-0 or at least 2-0 at this point, given the number of attempts, the number of passes, connecting passes as well. Rosquillo, Silva. Nakaangat na ulit ang 10 outfield players ng Cebu. Kore, that was C rather. Gadia, ibibigay kay Magson, flag is down. Dorado has to cut it back, lobs it instead. C, wala pa rin. Borlongan, second ball here for Cebu. They keep the play alive. JB, another lob. It's no one there except an orange shirt. On the through ball, no counters there for the youth national team. Errant pass for Kore. This might open up for the youth national team. They transition with at least 4 players coming up. And here we go. They have some numbers here, but it's read well by Rosquillo. Hindi nagpapabaya ang depensa ng Cebu. Unfortunately for them, that could have been quite an opening for the youth national team. Borlongan again. Paulit ng susubok, Borlongan with some height on this one. And now Magson Dorado being chased by 2 defenders once more. will release quickly to Amirul. Amirul, that one takes a bounce from Ryan Lim. You wonder if Dorado and Borlongan will switch spots, no, doon sa magkabilang wings, just to try and give a different look for their opponents. But in the meantime, someone is down for the youth national team, getting some treatment here. Not much stoppages throughout the first half so far. 38 minutes now. Cebu just trying to fortify their hold of the number 3 spot as we take a look at some action here again. Well, not clear what happened there. Bigla na lang bumagsak, no, itong isang defender ng youth national team. Dorado. Kore from virtually the middle of the field. Dabao. Borlongan. Overlap ulit bahagya. Babalik muna nila. Some patience here for Cebu. They know they have control of the possession and an entire second half to work with. All they need for the 3 points is to score. Pero syempre gusto mong yung goal differential din. Medyo magkaroon ka ng ipon doon as Dorado, quite low on the delivery. Nevertheless, they force a corner here. The youth national team, just a quick burst of speed. Si Aspiras ang tinamaan ng bola. As it went out, they play it short and quickly. Togashi. And wala pa rin for Cebu. Dabao. Papunta kay Abu C. Nahihirapan na umikot. Borlongan. Another lob into the box. This is Silva. Ilalabas muna. Dorado. Bubuelo. Just lots of pressure there, but also a lot of orange shirts just flocking that danger zone. Quick counter here. Ang ganda ng pasa, and Amirul had to slide just to make sure they delay the counter-attack here. What a build-up from the back. That's Karaig, or that was Lim rather. Just like that, the distance that the youth national team has gained from the back, papaangat dito sa kanilang attacking half naman. As we are now in the 41st minute of our contest. Well, can you imagine if the youth national team scores as we have another foul here? Looks like that's on Gadia once more. Will definitely clip the leg of Diego Aspiras with the legs. And some commotion here. Togashi. Mirino, the captain, and now Kore. They will try to, of course, explain themselves. Someone's down here. That's Aspiras, of course. You saw in the replay. I think Gadia is contesting na it was Aspiras who threw his body onto him. Kumbaga tumigil na yung momentum ni Gadia. And it was Aspiras who initiated the contact. Abu C trying to delay the set piece here. Minamind games itong kanilang kalaban. Absalon, of course, not falling for that. And our referee, Mick John Pineda, already telling Abu C na umatras na to give way for the free kick. The youth national team also buying some time here. They just have to really make it past the first half, and then it's back to the start for them. Maitawid lang itong first half na ito. This one from way out as well. Walang pag-aalinlangan, but just a goal kick here for June Badelik. That was Carl Absalon. Alam natin, may kakayahan ding umiskor yan. Of course, back with the FEU in the UAAP, the collegiate ranks. The star players for that FEU men's football program. Ang dami ng kampyonatong naiuwi, but an errant pass there, uncharacteristic from Cebu. They have been playing relatively well throughout the course of the first half. They have this match in control. But again, it's a matter of having that reflect on the scoreline. It's still 0-0. You have that general feeling na dapat lamang na sila by now. And Togashi, Absalon. Kung makikita natin if there was contact or if Absalon did his best to sell that one. Tough to tell from that angle, pero nangyari yun sa harapan ng ating camera, ating main camera dito sa Dynamic Herb Borromeo Sports Complex. Anticipating the elbow itong si Absalon, and then of course just deciding to fall. But in the meantime, Cebu trying to go on a quick counter here. Still no connection there. And the pass from the right wing that time. Ito yung pasa. Papunta kay Gadya. Nasa unahan lang ni Gadya. Couldn't really reach onto it. This could be the final sequence. Kung may ingatan lang ng youth national team yung bola, can really just stretch the possession here. Well, not the case as they lose it. Abusi, Silva and Dorado, of course, matagal-tagal na rin naglalaro sa PFL. Different look for them, different jerseys, different club. We are now into stoppage time here before the conclusion of the first half. Amirul into the box. Ito na ba? C shoots it. Bounces off a defender. Cross the bow. Siya na ang susubok, and it's above the bar and out. From distance, dalawa agad yung lumapit doon, trying to bother the line of sight of Charles Dabao III. That's the proper approach, of course. The farther you are, the more it is. Have an accurate and precise strike. Meanwhile, Togashi holding on to his gilid ng kanyang leeg. Sandejas telling his teammates to come forward. Could be the final stretch for the youth national team. Again, maitawid lang nila itong first half, and it's still anyone's match here. It's 0-0 even with Cebu dominating possession here, and shots and corner attempts for kicks. Badelik, Rosquillo, a long ball papunta dito sa unahan. Into the box once more. Nagpalit na nga itong si Borlongan tsaka si Dorado. Another chance for the youth national team. They have some numbers, pero kalat-kalat. Back and forth we go here. For both teams. Well, by now, they can feel that kung sino makakauna rito, sino makakonvert, definitely not only has the upper hand, but can just change the tone of the match. Beyond the obvious that they will go up 1-0. Rosquillo. There is still some time here. Silva. Dabao. Dorado. Ito na nga, no? Right on cue. Dorado and Borlongan. Nagpalit na ng pwesto. Left wing na si Dorado. And this is Borlongan or Amirul. That is Amirul. Dalawang nagagawan doon. Dorado and C. Dabao. But the defense still not surrendering an inch. And that is the halftime whistle as we take a look at that final play of the first half for Cebu. 0-0 as we enter the halftime break. So it should have been, a lead here for either one of these clubs or sides, but for now they will have to settle with this scoreless deadlock as and half will find the opening goal in the second half. We're about to find out when we return. This is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season on matchday.ph. Cebu kontra Youth National Team. We return with the second half and more. Kaya dyan lang kayo, don't go away.
Substitution for youth national team. Player number 38, Rayan Lim, replaced by player number 71, Kent Brian Valenzuela. Player number 33, Raiden Alfonso Combla, replaced by player 43, Dog Anthony Carino. Substitution for Dynamic Herb Cebu FC, player number 88, Jose Monson de Zera Dorado, replaced by player number 7, Goito Marcos Maynla.
From the corner. The youth national team making a change here, as well as Cebu Mylan, now part of their formation here. For Coach Glenn Ramos. Amirul. Cebu, sila po yung mga nakaputi now playing from left to right on your screens. First few minutes of the second half, the Gentle Giants again looking to score from had a lion's share of that ball as this one is lobbed. Target. Fairness, that's of course the first choice keeper for the youth national team for this evening. No letting up for 48 minutes now. Mabalik lang tayo against Mendiola. Scoring in the 60th. It took 3 minutes to score their first, and that was Gabe Silva. Lick. With the ball as we speak. Inadjust lang yung sintas. Jaime Rosquillo providing the help dito sa kanyang goal drop, of course. Para hindi naman ng gloves itong si June Badelic. The starting goal the Gentle Giants naman. Another close call there for the youth national team. Togashi had a look, had the fake. And look at that catch from Jaime Sandejas. It could be the save of the evening. For now, 50 minutes in. Cebu continues to pour on their offense. Finally break this resistance from the youth national team. Ibigay muna nila sa likod. Silva, Core. So nag-drop bahagya itong si Core. But a goal kick that time around for Sandejas. Well, by now, alam natin Cebu can really get that ball to where they want. It's just a few passes from the back and then to the midfield and up front. Togashi, that shot denied. From the back, the youth national team. Medyo naka-adjust na rin dito. And here's an opening. That one taken care of by Amirul. Sacrificing his body. Bengson. That was a great through pass from the middle. Advantage, says our referee. Si Nick John Pineda po ang ating lead referee rito. The assistants are Paul Galicia and Ian Christopher Salon. Gasper Hirarman ang ating fourth official. And this is Myland. Hindi nagkaintindihan doon. Myland and Abu C. Sayang yun. Tutukan na pasa na sana. They recycle. Borlongan, still part of the offense here. Again, for those of you just joining us, Philippines Football League action here from the home ground of the Gentle Giants, Dynamic Herb Borromeo Sports Complex in Talisay, Cebu. Amirul. So Myland playing right. Amirul providing the support here. Yan yung pwesto ni Dorado kanina. Quick passing here. Togashi and Myland, but no connection intended for Abu C. Dynamic Herb Cebu FC still knocking on that door. 53 minutes into this one. Nabanggit nga natin kanina against Mendiola a couple of days ago. Pinailangan nila ng 60 minutes, 1 hour before scoring, and that was Gabe Silva. And then Daniel Gadya providing goal number 2 in the 63rd. So just a 3-minute stretch for 2 goals. Pero ang problema dyan, it's, there's a chance that it's not the same match for them, the same outcome. Ang score doon ng Cebu 3-1. 3-1 was the final score against Mendiola FC 1991. And kung mabalik lang tayo sa unang paghaharap ng Cebu at saka ng Youth National Team, 2-0 naman ang final score. 2-0 for Cebu. Pero natagalan rin sila before scoring. Ang bola, hinayaan na lang lumabas. Great work on an individual level dito para sa goalkeeper ng Youth National Team. That's Jaime Sandejas. Doon sa kanilang mga reserba, Jose Alfonso Gonzalez, also part of the active roster. And also, Montaño Diansuy. Wala rito si Archie Pabellar. They have such, an expansive pool of players, selection. Binabalasa dito ni Coach Sergi Mascarel to give them an opportunity. Another cross. But again, Cebu, they have to do a little better with the deliveries of those crosses for the intended players. They have the options. It's a matter of just finishing and being accurate with the plays. Well, somehow the Youth National Team hindi nagpapabaya rito, and Cebu able to take advantage of possessions here and chances. Gadya may kasamang forearm, trying to carve out some space. Natawagan. 56 minutes now for Cebu. And the youth national team, we have been mentioning from the top of the broadcast, isang conversion lang for the youth national team and they pretty much can assert control of this match. Pero malayo-layo pa ito. 35 minutes and change. And Cebu, if you have been following this club just this season, but in the seasons prior, paminsan-minsan, it takes them, a lot of time before scoring. Madalas hindi sila nakaka-score in the first half. It still depends kung sino yung kalaban nila, but there's been that kind of a trend as well. Myland inserted as a substitute here for this match. That one poked loose. Amirul on the second ball. And again, busy. Box in there. Amirul, couple of shots. And it seems that Sandejas is hurt. But part of that, the captain, Martin Joshua Merino, also responsible for denying those attempts. As you see, the one with the armband, but parang he left it for Sandejas. And yun nga, medyo ininda ni Sandejas yun. That had some force from Amirul. Minsan kasi kapag yung defender nakakuha pa ng touch on the shot, baka ma-own goal pa. And good decision there. Split second decision making on the part of the captain, Joshua Merino. Yun nga lang, Sandejas, mukhang midsection niya yung ipinang-save niya on that attempt as Cebu looks to pour it on once more. Lots of space from the left-hand side this time. Here's the delivery. Masyadong malakas para kay Borlongan. So they mix it up again. Borlongan sa kanan, Gaito Myland sa kaliwa. May isa pang player itong si Myland na kahit saan mo ilagay ambidextrous din. So this is the luxury ng ganyan for Cebu. They still have Papu Corsame off the bench, mind you. He is part of the substitutes for tonight. Kung kinakailangan si Corsame, isa pang winger yan na talagang kapag pinasok, covers a lot of ground. But as it stands, still 0-0 between Cebu and the youth national team. Where will the conversion come from for Cebu? And if you're the youth national team, again, makaisa ka lang. If you are able to somehow sneak one in, magbabago ang laro natin rito. The youth national team, number 9 in the league table. They have 7 points. They have a draw against Maharlika Taguig. They have wins against Davao and Mendiola. 7 points so far, number 9 out of 10 teams. The youth national team. It's been that kind of a campaign for them. Ups and downs, peaks and valleys, so to speak. Medyo adun sila sa part na valleys because, losing to Loyola, losing to Manila Digger FC. They have not really registered points this calendar year, and then tinalo pa sila ng Kaya. Cebu once more. And on the cutback, looks like they force a corner here. Kaito Myland. Dumarami na rin ang mga corner attempts ng Cebu. As we close in on the 1 hour mark. Only one change for either side so far. Back at the start of the second half, Gaito Mylan. Pinalitan si Magson Dorado. Sa kabila naman, just a switch as Dov Carino entered the match. Looks like an in-swinger here for Cebu. Ganda ng Pectus. They had to send it back. Mas munti ka ng lumabas. Gadya trying to wrest control. Gadya moves to his right. Tough angle. And this one just off the roof. And again, credit the effort of the defense there. Is following that ball, following the player. Not giving space there. As another change, ito na nga, no? Corsame and looks like Hama.
Substitution for dynamic
Si Abusi ang papalitan. So JB Borlongan
Player number 8
sits down.
replaced by
Abusi
player
also
number
sits
20,
down, and
Roberto
then you
Corsame.
have Roberto Corsame Jr. And then Taro Hama. Hama scored a penalty against Mendiola late, 90+3 for a 3-1 scoreline. That was the insurance goal of that match. So you insert Rintaro Hama, trying to mix it up with itong si Togashi, who is also still part of the field. And then you put Corsame in. Presumably right wing itong si Corsame as he plays naturally, and then sa kaliwa itong si Myland. Different look here. Si Abusi ang pinagpahinga rito. But the youth national team, they have it. And again, they can just do damage here by scoring one. That's all they need. Although attempts haven't been plenty for the youth national team for now. Aspiras in the center space, babalik sa bandang kaliwa. Quick 1-2 sana. The flag is down, but Badelik is there, and so is Corsame. Corsame shadowing that ball, guiding it towards itong si Badelik. 63 minutes now. About 27 more and change. Myland. You can just see how effective Myland is with that ball. Just weaving past defenders, bringing that ball with him. Kumbaga in sync with him. Myland moves closer. And now Kore. Amirul. Some short passing here for Cebu. Myland trying to look for that connection. And this one a clearance into a corner for Cebu by our count. At the very least, naka-5 corner na rin itong Cebu. And here's Myland. A deflection there. No other recourse there for the youth national team and the captain Merino. But to surrender this corner, tough angle there, but Myland making it work. Outswinger here. Medyo mababa ang delivery, and Hama. Play goes on. Corsame. Bicycle. But they were not able to hit, and kailangan nilang ilabas yung bola as Hama is down. Dito pa lang sa play na to, of course, Corsame tried to make the most out of it. Togashi missing on the bicycle. And eventually the whistle blown there. It would be interesting to see if there was something before. But this was the corner. Karaig kontra Hama. Not sure what happened that time. Medyo na out of balance lang ito si Hama. Hindi naman na naapakan yung kanyang mukha, but perhaps the leg of Karaig making contact. So Hama, of course, thinking penalty siguro. Medyo dumapa na lang doon. But now he's back up on his feet. 66 minutes now, the window of opportunity for Cebu closing. Kung maaalala natin, back in the 2024 season, meron silang isang scoreless draw in the same venue. That was against Taguig, if we're not mistaken. So those results may happen. There is a possibility. Pero kung ikaw ang Gentle Giants, syempre gugustuhin mong to secure the full 3 points here and improve to 20 points in the season. Maintain your spot doon sa number 3 and add more separation. Number 3 ngayon ng Cebu. Number 4, Taguig with 16 points. There's just 1 point. And Taguig has a better goal difference. Kaya hahabulin nila yung puntos na yan. Natalo lang itong Taguig ng Manila Digger. That was a slim defeat. Draw sana yun, but I believe it was Jordan Jarvis who delivered it for Manila Digger. Couple of players down. It's getting feisty here. Ayun yung una, and then meron pang isa after that. It could be part contact, could be also a matter of fatigue, as we are in the latter stages, the latter parts of this match. 68 minutes now, about 22 more. Marami pang pwede mangyari rito. Cebu wanting to finally convert the youth national team. You have to give it to them. Completely different starting 11. Kumbaga, hindi pa nagkakaamuyan ito in an actual match setting, and yet here they are, arguably about 23 minutes away from collecting a point if this scoreline holds on. Back to the action here. Valenzuela ipinasok na rin rito. That is Kent Valenzuela. Cebu on the counter, accelerating, and it's going to be a set piece here doon sa kaliwa. Just look at the acceleration there. That's Daniel Gadya, and hinigit nga naman galing sa likod nitong si Karaig. So para bang ano na ito short corner, no? Just a little closer, pero yung angulo, and you've got to mark this because ayun na nga, no? Si Gaito Myland, kaya niyang maging creative with this attempt. Although it seems this is Kore. So, nabanggit ko si Myland kasi when it comes to pectus, kayang-kaya niyang gawan ng paraan yan and somehow put it in, but it looks like it's Mario Score who is going to go for that. Pwedeng cross lang papunta sa kakampi, pwede ring tira. Then you have some defenders also waiting doon sa bandang gitna. Here's the go signal. It is a lob pass. Clearance made once again by the youth national team. Second ball rito. Gadya. Dabao. They couldn't connect with someone else. Ibabalik muna rito, and Badelik waits for it. And somehow the ball gets to his mitts in time before Dov Carino could make an impact. Back and forth we go. And here we go. It's Myland. It's in. Gaito Myland delivers in the 70th minute. Goal number 1 of the match. And finally for Cebu, the resistance has been broken here. The super sub, Gaito Mylan, who has been with this club for almost a year now. And a rocket of a shot from the left side. That's all it took for Gaito Mylan, and Gian Caraig, of course, could only watch as Gaito Mylan was a good 2 steps, 3 steps ahead. Not much resistance either from Merino. That was a wide open shot. And Jaime Sandejas has been beat. Looks change here for the youth national team after 70 minutes. Hindi natin binabanggit Cebu. Sometimes you don't score early. Late. Diesel. Parang makinang tumatakbo sa diesel. So they find the spark to Myland. Looks like Lawrence Albert Tortona is in for Diego Aspiras, midfielder for midfielder. Itong si Joseph Garces. Si Libarnes ang pinalitan ni Garces. Forward for forward naman yan. So looks like formation is intact for Coach Sergi Mascarel. Sundan lang. There you have your screens. Gaito Myland.
Substitution for youth national team.
With the
Player
difference
number 99,
here.
Rodrigo Libarnes replaced by player number 73, Joseph Pine Garces. Player number 66.
Look at Cebu, just the change in the body language here. Talagang nabuhayan sila rito after that conversion. They know that they can score more. Score again. Siya na ang nagbibigay rito nitong mga free kick set pieces from Cebu. Good aerial into that one. Poke loose. And on the ball ay Gashi. Hirap na anggulo para sa Dental Giants. Look at the side. It's at the ball in the first Sandejas. Kahit pa nasipa ni Gashi, definitely a tough angle to convert. Well, that's impossible. 73 minutes now, and Cebu on their way to collect full 3 points here. Just strengthen the number 3 spot. "74 minutes now. Amirul. Corsame. Pupunta sa gitna. They go to that center space. Silva, balik kay Gadia, and now they can afford to be a bit more patient here, but also maintaining that foot on the gas pedal. 55 or 75 minutes rather. 1-2 sana intended for Mylan, pero masyadong lampas ang pasa. But you love the activity here for Cebu. They're not going to settle for just one conversion here. Sure. And again, in the 70th minute, ito when it kind of looked bleak for Cebu or uncertain kung makaka-score sila in this, there goes their super sub, Gaito Myland. Sabihin na Martin has been a cornerstone here for Cebu, and here just an errant pass. Oh, there is. That's a no-no, of course. Next yung throw-in ni Corsame, medyo wala ring pinuntahan. Dynamic Herb Cebu FC still with a 1-0 cushion. That's thanks to Gaito Myland, who has been used as a substitute for this evening, providing the lone difference of the match so far. 1-0 for Cebu. Just when it seemed that things were a little bleak for the Gentle Giants, quite uncertain saan sila huhugot ng goal, Gaito Myland delivers yet again for the Gentle Giants.
Substitution for youth national team. Player number 88, Carl Absalon, replaced by player number 40, Edward James.
Carl Absalon, that's it for him tonight. Looks like that's 5 changes already for the youth national team. So they've used up their changes for tonight. Cebu parang meron pang pagkakataon. Dami nilang substitutes available. Just to mention some of the names here. Ishikawa, Brose, Barish of course is here, Genko, Orale. As we see another delivery into the box. Jacob Liao also part of the substitutes. Kainoa Bailey. Tapos meron silang isang keeper, si Joseph Siniza, formerly of Mendiola. Wala lang rito for Cebu sila Jack Zambrano, Paolo Pavone, and si Rhino Gutierrez, who of course still nursing an injury. Into the box, Myland. Cebu trying to double their lead. Naremedyohan naman for now by the youth national team. 70 minutes, at least 69 minutes into the match, youth national team held Cebu without a conversion. Yun nga lang after Gaito Myland. Kumbaga, the runway cleared for takeoff. Gaito Myland denied. Tuloy-tuloy po tayo rito. 9 minutes now. Isn't added. Able to somehow spoil the scoreline here, and Baldelik had to make sure walang problem. And a quick counter here for Cebu. Myland again. Some numbers here and the shots. And that one medyo wide ang angulo doon. Back and forth and here. Time. Jaime Rosquillo, downward header. Provide the second goal, much more needed separation for the Giants. Their sound, there's subs here. Clock continues to run out for the youth national team. Try and make it more respectable sana for this. But Cebu, they have raised again to a two-thing cushion, quite reminiscent of how that match against Mendiola played out. Ang tagal nilang hinintay bago naka-score, and then suddenly up 2-0. Really just continuing to attack offensively. Lagi nilang dinadala yung bola doon nga sa magkabilang wing. A lot of lobs, crosses into the box to try and make it happen. They've earned a lot of corner set pieces as well from that aggressiveness. Yun ang gusto mo rito. Finally, it has reflected on the scoreline. Looks like may mga yellow card pa rito. Na-tease so kay Noah Bailey. That is putting it lightly. Kasabitan yung kanilang mga hita. June Badelic. Well, don't spoil it, but an impending clean sheet for him. For Kuya June. It goes without saying they can just manage the clock here and play with more patience. Just, passing. But they still have that intent to score. That's definitely the mindset here for the Gentle Giants. Foot race there on the right hand side. There not plenty here for the youth national team. We have just crossed the 86 with 4 more plus added again. Ito Myland in the 70th, and then in the 80th naman, or probably the 81st, it was Jaime Rosquillo downward header into the box, collected, kept in play. They send it into the box once again, but the clearance provided, that ball just took an awkward bounce and it's still inside the pitch. Another high ball. Naito Sikore sends it forward. Papunta kay Myland, who wins that foot race. And Cebu can take advantage of this spell. Myland against the defender. Myland again cuts it back. Pero yung tap in sana ni Hama. Maraming orange shirts inside the danger zone. It's a crowded area. Penalty box. Myland, or I believe this is opposite. Papunta dito kay Ishikawa, trying to get an opening touch. Gadia. Cebu has still kept control of possession here. And a shot again! And in goal number 3 for Cebu. One from distance, Rentaro Hama, reminiscent of the match against Mendiola, but this time from a insurance goal from Rentaro Hama in the 88th minute. Look at this, lots of space, and then just the shot from distance and the play as well. And this on the faces of their opponent. Mahirap na ring habulin yan if you were Jaime Sandejas, even if that length and that wingspan. Ang ganda ng placement dito ni Rintaro Hama. And of course, some English into that ball. Top left corner. That one definitely in and should be the knockout punch. As we close in on injury time or stoppage time, Bengson, Tortona, babalik sa again, a gallant effort here for the youth national team, but always a matter of doing it for the entire 90 minutes. Consider after some time, Kaya 50 minutes without a goal, and then suddenly Kaya winning that one 2-0. And then, well, against Loyola, they conceded 2 goals early on. Absolute no-no. But in contest again, they were right in this for 68, 69 before Cebu just scored 3 goals in the span of 20 minutes. This match away. They have not stopped playing here. Glorious through ball there, and luckily the save by Sandejas. What a pass by Bailey. See that one more time. Well, that through pass from Bailey to Myland made this possible. And wala nang choice si Jaime Sandejas doon kundi talagang lumapit the angle and provide that deflection. From distance again, that one almost trickled in. Buti na lang the fingertips of Sandejas having the direction of that ball. Easily could have been 4-0 here. Babalik kay Kore. Oh, good fake, Kore. And the floodgates have officially opened here. And this time, it's Gabe Silva.
Goal for Dynamic Herb Cebu
Silva with goal number 4 for Cebu. Well, this wasn't wide open an hour ago. Look at this. And the fake by Kore. Syempre, si Hamadon to make sure there's good defensively, but it ended up with Gabe Silva for goal number 4. It's a story of two halves here for Cebu and the youth national team. First half, 0-0. Second half, Cebu. But it didn't really come right after that second half whistle. Some time for Cebu, about 25 minutes before, again, Myland started the scoring in the 70th. Dinagdagan pa ni itong kanilang defender na si Jaime Roski, and 2 more goals, Hama from distance, and then finally the most recent conversion from Gabe Silva. They have not taken that the gas pedal, Cebu, and it has finally resulted in a very favorable scoreline for them. Ito yung gusto nilang ma-accomplish first half. It was 0-0. We felt that should have taken the early lead already with the amount of chances and the lion's share of ball. But it's really just taking your time, looking for those openings. And they have not relented here, Cebu. Looks like another corner set piece. Yes, it is. See also the stamina between the two clubs or dudes. There's of course the national team playing as a guest team. Can also na yung level of conditioning dito for Cebu. An extra gear ahead, of the youth national team. Has been collected by Sandejas. Tough evening for him. He did his best on an individual level, but Cebu just too much firepower here for 4 goals tonight. Final few moments of this one. Finishing touches Cebu as they will maintain hold of that number 3 spot and perhaps knock on the door. They have some crucial up next. Isa Kodiger and another against Kaya. Yan ang inaabangan ng marami nating taga-subaybay ng Philippines Football League. As you can see, Cebu just really waiting for that final whistle for formality to put this one in the books. 4-0. Different goal scorers for Cebu. A splendid effort here. Hindi agad nagresulta into goals, particularly in the first half. And sometimes when it's like that, medyo magkakaroon ka pa, doubt yourself, you're kind of changing drastically, but they were going to their sets, they were going to what they're executing, and finally 4 conversions from tonight. Another corner conceded by the youth national team. You saw moments earlier on the replay, but this is of course done and dusted for Cebu, just waiting on the final whistle here. Dul waited for that ball. Ends up with Valenzuela. The youth national team perhaps with one final incursion here, pero it's a stoppage. Amiruli back dito kay Badelik. And there you have it. Another clean sheet for Kuya. Though, again, chances weren't for the youth national team. That's a testament to how much Cebu has controlled the match defensively, the midfield, and of course, their offense tonight. Their offense tonight was their best defense because they kept that ball to their attacking half. And it made it difficult for the youth national team to even, build up, to even have counter attacks, and to just bring that ball forward. And that's it. The confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4-0 win for the Gentle Giants here at home as they continue with their homestand this calendar year. 4-0 is the final. 4 different goal scorers, with Kaito Myland opening the proceedings. Sinundan pa ng mga goal ni Jaime Rosquillo, ni Rintaro Hama, and finally, it's the returning Gabe Silva. And there you have it on your screens. 4-0 is the final. Ang naka-score dito for Cebu, 2 substitutes and 2 starters. And another convincing home win for them in front of this dynamic Herb Borromeo Sports Complex crowd in Talisay. Always, you want to secure the win at home. Let's take a look at some of the action in the second half. This was what broke the resistance after 70 minutes. A long overdue conversion at that point. Kaito Myland with a rocket of a shot. And then, June Badelik had to foil this one, as that had some promise on the ball forward. But then more goals here scored by Cebu. There was that downward header from Rosquillo. This was the 3rd goal already. And that one caught everyone by surprise. In Hama, 2 goals in 2 matches. Just wide open from the middle. And he wasn't shy from taking this shot. And then finally, in the dying moments, another goal, an extra goal coming from Gabe Silva on the assist by Mario Score, who made that happen with some creativity dun sa kanyang pasa. Hama also, arguably, just doing enough to confuse the defense, but unmarked was Gabe Silva. A bit of ball watching from the youth national team. And there you have it. 4-0 is the final. The dynamic Herb Cebu FC side are able to secure the win and stay in number 3, trying to challenge the number 1 ranked Kaya and number 2 ranked Manila Digger side in the home matches to come. On behalf of the entire Matchday.ph crew, this has been Levi Verora on the call, saying wherever you are, wherever you're from, this has been the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season on the rise, and we'll see you at the games.